Alright, it's your boy Arj guys, and I'm back with yet another top 5 Dragon Ball Super entry. And this time I'll be collating and presenting the top 5 Dragon Ball Super theories out right now in December 2017, relating specifically to the Universal Tournament arc. Now before we begin, if you for some reason are still missing out on the Xbox One X giveaway running exclusively on this channel, make sure to get yourself entered by smashing that subscribe button for free. But let's get right into this. Number 1. Now this has been spoken about for at least a few weeks now, and this is the theory that Goku's Ultra Instinct form is nothing more than just a single half of what it could be, namely just a defensive half, and that it will be Vegeta, the Prince of Saiyans, who will unlock the offensive form, the offensive half, after his fight with Jiren. Now I've explored this further in my Can Goku Beat Jiren Alone video, which you should definitely also check out, and I'll leave a link down below to all the links mentioned in this video. But long story short, if you've been following the Dragon Ball Super scene, you'd know when Ultra Instinct Goku was first teased to us fans, he looked a hell of a lot different to how he actually looked when fighting Jiren and Kefla. For one, he's not topless and bulked up. But for 2, he hasn't got that awesome red aura surrounding him along with the blue. It's thought in this theory that the red bit is actually representative of the offensive form, and that Goku has not yet unlocked it, which explains why his attacks so far have been seriously weak, according to Kefla, who said his attacks were wimpy. Legend has it that from episode 122 onwards, when Vegeta faces off against Jiren, something will be triggered in him and the red offensive form will be unleashed. Now let me know what you think about that in the comments.
Goodbye, my friend.
Number 2. This one is a recent theory that's starting to surface among many of the top Dragon Ball Super YouTubers, from Geekdom and Expergamez to even myself. But it's the theory that Frieza is actually going to be the one who swoops in at the last minute claim a surprise victory in the Tournament of Power. Now I've known and watched for a long while now that Frieza is just chilling out on the sidelines, no pun intended, and for quite some time, slowly just watching and observing as Goku transforms into Ultra Instinct and seeing how the gods react. And he's made this no secret, actually telling Goku when he healed him that he needed him to deal with that monster Jiren, even offering to intervene when he saw Kale and Cauliflower tag team him while he was weakened. Now given the events after that have involved the other Z fighters fighting and him just still watching, and the fact Vegeta is going to challenge Jiren alone in episode 122, his plan most definitely is to conserve all his energy while the big hitters like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan and Jiren all tire out fighting each other. And once Jiren is out of the way and the Z fighters are exhausted, he plans on eliminating his own team, one by one, just before time runs out, so that he alone remains and claims the prize of the Super Dragon Balls. And with these Super Dragon Balls, he is said to have a plan to use them to then somehow rule over the Xenos. Now that could be a scary sight. Number 3. This theory is one based on Gohan, and is one I've touched on in my Vegeta fights Jiren video, which I posted a long while ago. A rumour circulating the Dragon Ball Super community currently, and indeed even now, is that Gohan is the secret dark horse of the competition, and will be the one to eventually defeat Jiren. Allegedly, both Goku and Vegeta, even in Ultra Instinct form, will be unable to defeat Jiren, who will power up to his strongest form. And with the weight of the universe on his shoulders and the fate of Baby Pan also on them, Gohan will finally reclaim his potential and place as the Z fighter with the greatest hidden strength. We've seen glimpses of his returning power against the Namekians, where he was able to take on not one but 2 superpowered Namekians at once with ease, and taking barely any damage while he did so. And it looks like Gohan is again going to show us his power, taking on the universe 3 fused robots by himself instead of the combined efforts of both Vegeta and Goku in Super Saiyan Blue form. Gohan is in line, according to this theory, to face Jiren and finally surpass the Mystic Gohan form he's had since the Buu saga, potentially unlocking either the Mystic Ultra Instinct form or, as some people are saying, the Super Saiyan White form. Crazy theories, but as each day goes on, each of these are seeming more and more plausible.
Gohan, I've learned to love this planet and its inhabitants. You have the power to protect them. Please do so.
Number 4. Now this is an oldie but a good one. Old but gold, as they say. But this is the theory that the Grand Priest is not a good guy and is actually a more sinister character that will one day, in either this series or the end of this arc or the next arc, will become a major villain. Clearly, the Grand Priest does actually have a very different design to most characters and has a look in his face and a smirk that can definitely seem evil at times. We've even seen it at points Goku staring at the Grand Priest with a disapproving glare, as if he too can sense the evil behind his face. And though I've explored this theory too in my Frieza's Plan video, which you can check out after, we have seen many times where the Grand Priest has seemed happy or even pleasured by the erasure and brutal defeat of warriors and universes. And it's not like a happy-go-lucky baby happy seen from the Xenos, but more a cold and calculated happiness. All in all, this character still remains largely a mystery, and even the extent of his power remains largely unknown apart from the fact just his glare seems to make Beerus quiver. We will have to see as the series progresses to find out just who the Grand Priest really is. Number 5. Now the final theory which is surfacing and is related to number 4 is the concept that maybe this entire Universal Tournament arc and its apparent component of erasing universes is just an elaborate lie. We have to remember these universes have existed for millennia, and now suddenly Xeno is deciding to erase them completely forever, just like that? And while this permanent erasure takes place, the Grand Priest just sits by and smiles like nothing is happening? No way. It makes more sense that this is just a big lie to incentivize the top fighters of the universe to come fight with everything they have in order to entertain Zeno. We all know the things that started off this whole thing was just Zeno's boredom and his excitement at the idea of seeing his friend Goku fight. The Grand Priest probably came up with this threat idea of erasure just to make sure the best of the best turned up and entertained Lord Zeno appropriately. Even though erasure itself lends hints to this, as it seems more like they're being transported away somewhere rather than being erased and destroyed. For sure, it looks nothing like Beerus' Hakai, which we all know looks epic as hell. Hakai. But yeah guys, that was my top 5 list of Dragon Ball Super theories out currently in December 2017. And I'll be making a number of these Dragon Ball Super lists, so if you're a Dragon Ball Super fan and like the quality, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. But also hit it to automatically enter yourself into the Xbox One X giveaway ending on this channel Christmas Day. It's free, it's easy, so why not just do it? As I've already mentioned, we've got the next giveaway already lined up, and that will be 3 copies of Dragon Ball FighterZ on any platform. So that's 3 chances to win, guys. And don't you worry if you've already pre-ordered, we will send $60 in Amazon vouchers instead if you prefer. So stay subscribed and I'll see you in the next video, boys. Cheers.